This episode is brought to you by Blink. Want smart security that's easy to set up and designed for modern life? That's the new Blink 2K video doorbell lineup. They've got battery-powered or hardwired options, so you can choose what suits your home and start greeting your guests and tracking your deliveries from anywhere. Because whether you're a renter or a homeowner, you deserve peace of mind. Shop the new Blink 2K video doorbells at amazon.com/blink. Welcome into the Ringiverse. This is, of course, the Ringers Nexus podcast feed for all things fandom. We are Steve, the architect, Ahlman, the builder and tinker of things, Jomi, the explainer, Adeniran. You've got questions, he's got answers. Old man Van, he of the receding resurgent hairline, Coke, Baby Chuck, the 24-karat closer. Together we are known as the Midnight Boys. Be right back after this. This episode of The Ringiverse is presented by Blink. If you're looking for a smarter way to keep an eye on your place, check out the new Blink 2K video doorbells. You can go battery-powered or hardwired, depending on your setup, and answer the door, talk to visitors, and keep tabs on deliveries from basically anywhere. So whether you own your home, rent, or just want a little extra peace of mind, Blink's got an option that fits. Shop the new Blink 2K video doorbells at amazon.com/blink. All right, follow us on socials at the Midnight Boys Pod on Insta, TikTok, at the Ringiverse on Insta, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. Jomi?
We're almost at 70K on Instagram, so make sure you follow
which account?
Ringiverse.
What about
Ringiverse.
at the Midnight Boys?
What are we at, like 12? Like
we can check it right now.
Yeah, like 12.3. Trying to get 2.5 soon. So like, hey man, we doing our thing, bro.
12.6 right now.
12.6.
12.6. So look, I know that you guys listen to this podcast. I know that you guys are on Instagram. So just click that motherfucker. Click it. That's actually not click.
Keep subscribing. We got we got Talk to Thrones on the Ringiverse. We got us coming with X-Men 97. Like, come on, tap in. We got some additional Odyssey content, maybe.
All kinds of shit popping up.
Come on.
Everything everywhere.
Y'all never know what we liable not to do.
Liable not to do?
Liable not to do.
Talk about the
We'll do. We're on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, share. You can watch every Midnight Boys House of Art episode on youtube.com/@Ringiverse, on also on Spotify. Program reminders. On Sundays, join Mal, Joanna, and Chris. Talk to Thrones.
Yeah.
Talk to Thrones, our long-running, award-winning post-Game of Thrones after show. It's a big fucking deal, and you must watch it.
Yes.
Hot D is giving you a lot of stuff to talk about.
So much stuff to talk about.
So much stuff to talk about. We're going to talk about it in a second. On Tuesday, Ringiverse Recommends is back.
Yeah.
Very special. I know what I won't be recommending.
What is that?
I tried to watch Amazon Jack Ryan movie.
Oh, no.
Wait, which one is that?
So it's a new Jack Ryan movie that just came out.
John Krasinski?
John Krasinski is Jack Ryan.
Yeah.
Now, I've caught some of the John Krasinski as Jack Ryan show before. Not bad. Pretty
Wait,
good.
I thought he already had a Jack Ryan movie.
No, that was just the show. It's going on for like 4 seasons.
With Wendell Pierce,
shit.
right?
Wendell Pierce, the man.
Yeah.
Wendell Pierce, fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Ryan movie wasn't that good.
Tough.
Tough. So
why did it happen for Chris Pratt but not Krasinski? Because there was a moment.
What you mean?
There was a moment where like they were pitching John Krasinski as like the next.
Yeah,
Guardians, right? Because if I recall correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, John Krasinski also went out for Captain America and didn't get it.
Yes.
Whereas Chris Pratt went and was Peter Quill and lost all that weight. Parks. I mean, he was good at Parks.
Jurassic Park movies.
And then come on, man, made billions of dollars and all these things. He became the man.
Also, it's that weird apex of like A Quiet Place comes out and that catches fire, and now he's just the hottest director in the town. And now they just want him to do horror movies and direct a bunch of stuff, and then
what has he
off.
directed besides the first two Quiet Places?
Yeah, he went away from that.
The movie If.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I saw If.
That's right.
Yeah.
You didn't like If?
If was a struggle.
If was a maybe?
Yeah.
Motherfucking Quiet Place was that shit though.
Quiet Place was great. It was really, really good.
Quiet Place was that. What do you guys think about Quiet Place 2?
I don't think I saw it. That was with Cillian Murphy, yeah?
Yeah, I saw Quiet Place 2. That shit was tight.
It was
Okay.
tight.
That shit was motherfucking tight, little nigga. So he started dating Emily Blunt in 2008.
Yeah, let's throw together.
Good for
I know
them.
he was in early on Blood.
And look at the stock rise.
Fantastic shit with them. I couldn't have imagined him as Captain America. I don't think that works.
Mhm.
Peter Quill, I think I could have seen him as Peter Quill.
I could see him
Krasinski
closer to
as
Captain
Quill.
America than I could Peter Quill.
Interesting.
Here's the
Yeah, I
thing: when
agree
Peter
with
Quill
that.
looks into the camera, it's just like,
I think Captain America needed to be a little bit more handsome.
Tough.
John Krasinski's not handsome.
I mean, that's
I
what
didn't say he
said.
wasn't
That's
handsome.
what
Not handsome
not
enough,
what I
though.
said.
That's not handsome
That's
enough.
what you alluded to.
I didn't say he wasn't
You
handsome.
said that's an ugly nigga.
I
That's
said-
a off.
you
That's
said-
you said
I
that's an
said
off.
that Captain
nigga.
America needs to be
Off-brand,
more. That's
regular dude.
not, you know.
Now hold on.
Like it's like
That's not fair.
a
Don't do
diss.
that.
Hold on for a second. This nigga look better than me.
Of course.
How's that? So I'm not saying that's I'm not dissing, right? In any way, shape, or form.
Right.
I'm just saying Steve Rogers.
Yeah, but also this.
Yeah,
Like
that's
he's
body,
jacked.
though.
And he's
That's
jacked.
body.
Yeah,
And
but you
good
also
looking.
got to
That's
you also got to
body,
be
though.
you got to
You
no
gotta shave
beard.
that beard if you
No beard.
We
can.
also
doesn't have
do
the
have
chin
to
for it.
realize you do when you put on the cowl. You know what I'm saying? The proportions got to be right, or you look fucked up.
He is perfect to me.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, no,
you're not
everybody was
wrong.
like, Ben
You're
Affleck's
not
chin
wrong
is
at
right
all.
for
Not
Batman.
everybody can play Batman.
Yeah,
We've
you
seen
gotta
some
be
fucked
right,
up live action
bro. You
Batmans
know,
where they don't got the
Jesus.
chin for the shit.
Yeah.
It's like if you have a weak chin or something like that, you can't do it.
You saying Kyle Tucker can't be Batman?
Well, why you getting that King Tuck, bro? He's going through enough. Like, don't get that King Tuck, bro. All right, let's get back to it. But I will say this though, I could have seen him more, and I thought he was a perfect situation for Reed.
Do you think? Would you have rather they went with him than your boy?
Absolutely.
Oh.
You would have taken anybody over Pedro. None
Nope.
of that.
Nope. How about this? Listen to this though. Before y'all go crazy, like they cast Pedro Pascal, and I was like, oh, okay,
Right.
good work. I just didn't see it in that first movie.
Okay.
Sure.
However, there's a lot. What do you say, Jomi?
It's a lot of game left.
There's a lot of game
A
left.
lot of game left.
A lot of game left. Motherfucking Jomi Adeniran. All right, Mr. Fucking Positive. Fuck him. Okay. Next week, the Midnight Boys cover House of the Dragon and the season premiere of X-Men 97. 3 episodes. Dropping. Hopefully not flopping.
Hopefully not.
You know what I'm saying? We got the
No.
women in this bitch and they sop. No, okay, cool.
Okay.
On today's show,
Love this energy we're starting with.
the Midnight
Great.
Boys give their reactions to the second episode of House of the Dragon.
The dragon.
House of the Dragon.
Unleash
The
the
dragon.
dragon.
They had our people in this one. Shout out.
Yo.
You know they had our people in this one.
You know what I'm saying?
Keeping it
The
real.
Black family stronger together.
My family showing. That's. I don't know, Charles. That's dangerously
Wait.
close. Charles.
At the same time.
Charles, that's dangerously close. That's close, Charles.
Come on, man.
You know what we're talking about. That's dangerously
Come on,
close to. Be careful, dog. You fucking up, man. You're off your square. That's dangerous. All right,
Words have meaning.
I'm not even gonna
Charles.
say it. All right, Steve, spoiler warning. We're getting ready to talk about
House of the Dragon.
You're listening to a reaction podcast. The spoilers are coming. All right, of course, to begin our reactions, we bring you the Midnight Manifest. Chuck, take it away.
All right, this is your Midnight Manifest for House of the Dragon. Second episode, directed by Claire Kilner, written by Sarah Hess. Rhaenyra grieves over Jace. Corlys loves his black family aloud on the shore, finally claiming Alan and Adam. Rhaena begs the Vale for asylum, agreeing to pledge Sheepstealer and herself to the region. Rhaenyra calls Daemon back from the front lines so they can fly on King's Landing and take the Iron Throne. But when Daemon returns, he sees Rhaenyra inconsolable over the death of Jace. The husband-uncle tells the queen that he now believes in the Fire and Ice prophecy that his brother once did. Meanwhile, in King's Landing, Alicent finishes her maneuvers by securing the gold cloaks for Rhaenyra and convincing the armies to lay down their weapons. Rhaenyra, Daemon, Hugh, and Ulf fly on King's Landing and quickly take the capital. To solidify her power, Rhaenyra kills Otto after it's revealed that he'd been imprisoned in the castle by Sir Larys. As Rhaenyra ascends to the Iron Throne, her guards bring in Alicent and Helena, who witness their beheaded patriarch lying on the ground. That has been your Midnight Manifest for House of the Dragon. I'm going to start. I don't know about how the book readers will feel about this episode. I was locked in.
Some gas.
This was
Pretty great.
Is that shit.
Yeah.
This to me felt like the premiere. I was like, oh shit, everything is happening now. Some of the maneuvering doesn't make a lot of sense. No. But just the acting, the intrigue. Bro, what more could you want?
I personally thought it was fucking gas.
Yeah.
Now, is this like an easy watch? There's a lot of stakes and people getting fucked up. Old men stabbed in the chest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Their whole family's getting killed, you know. But this show right away is putting a lot of characters in the blender. There are high stakes happening each scene. There's this palpable feeling of danger and dread and loss, which is where this show is supposed to be, what this show is actually about right now. There's just a feeling of loss in almost every scene, man. It's crazy.
Nah, it's like the
Crazy.
show. What's going on with you today, man?
I apologize.
It's okay.
Pizza energy.
The episode starts, obviously, like Jace, at the late episode, he's in the water. They bring his body back to Dragonstone. And it sets the tone when Emma Darcy is just like, can't even like, the acting they're doing on the show is like, we've talked about it in seasons before.
She different.
Incredible stuff.
Now, everybody killing. She different. She on some Meryl Streep type shit.
To see them
my
act
bad,
is
Jomi.
like pure immersion. Like there's nothing that you can't be convinced of when they are on screen.
Watching them, Jace comes in, the old boy's like, hey man, you gotta kill me now. And she's like, what would that do?
For what?
For what?
Dumbass bitch.
She's trying to talk to Jace. Jace is dead, not responding.
She tried to wake him.
Mhm.
She looked at it. She went, nope. Never happened. Never happened. She goes, get up, come over here. And then the grief washes over her. And you see her just like, Jesus Christ. She never looks the same again.
Just loses
in
it.
the
Never.
show after, yeah.
Just loses
So
it.
that, if we can zero in on that, that's what was so interesting to me about this episode is basically how much the show was kind of telling us that, like, okay, this is the breaking point for Rhaenyra, where I'm like, damn, you walking around like a ghost. Damon comes back and he's like, hey, yo, the prophecy. And she barely cares. Even that final shot of her just like ascending the Iron Throne, that is supposed to be the thing that is the goal of everyone, whether it's Game of Thrones or this. And just kind of like how much she's just like, what is it even worth? Yeah. Like she's almost...
She hobbles to it.
It's not
like
this triumphant shot of finally she gets the thing she wants. It's like, oh, I finally got the thing that I wanted and it's destroyed my life. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I did not think that's where they were going.
I mean, she says it when they're in like, when Damon's in the bedroom with her and she's like, just unconsolable. She's like, the boys that clung to me, that ran under my skirt, like they died fighting for what, you know? And I'm like, you almost got it. You're almost there. Like
Damon's like,
we're so close to understanding that this whole thing is stupid. But yeah, like when she ascends the throne, it doesn't mean anything because the people that she wanted, you know, to be there with her are all gone. Have all died for her.
Yeah, it also feels like, and I also should say that when I'm referring to the character, I want to make sure I refer to her as she, whatever. But when I'm referring to Emma Darcy, I want to make sure I say they, them. They are non-binary. So if something went wrong, I apologize. Okay, so when she gets up there and you watch her, she eases into it as if sitting in the seat would be worth it. As if when she sits down, brilliant acting, as if when she sits down, she will feel in some way fulfilled. And then she sits down and you could tell in one moment, everything's still kind of the way that it was. Yeah. Nothing really changed. And then once again, she is met by the consequences of her throne as Alicent walks in and sees her father decapitated.
Right. Do you feel like that final look that she gives Alicent before the credits roll, is that more posturing or do you feel like
resignation?
Yeah.
Because that you have to do that.
You have to do it.
You have to do it.
The moment she decided she did not want to decapitate Otto.
No, she did not.
Didn't want to do it. She had to do it.
Mhm.
Everybody's looking at her. This entire thing feels like, at this point for her now, it's a had to. Feels like both of these ladies want out.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah.
They're in too deep.
But even it was so interesting, Damon standing next to her and almost like it's like the devil on your shoulder, the glee that he kind of has, where he's like, motherfucker, we chopping heads. This is what I've been waiting for this
There's an
entire
amazing
time.
shot of Rhaenyra when like they're about to walk into the Red Keep, and she's just like swords not drawn, just casually walking in, and Damon's just like holding that thing like a baseball bat, like ready to swing at anybody coming.
He was
to him.
ready, man. This whole episode, Damon was on demon time, dog, man. So there was this like the preview for the next episodes went online, and there's the shot of we see in this episode where Rhaenyra's in bed, lying around, being sad about her sons being dead, and Damon's like, "We gotta go get ours." People are like, "Man, I can't believe that a man would do this." You know what I'm saying? And it's two things. One, that is kind of how dudes are. We don't
Dudes
get
be like that.
We don't get like they're like. I think emotionally we're supposed to be like, oh man, this is a bad moment. We should, stay and like reflect.
Mhm.
But we just like, tough. We got to go get back at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's being too solution oriented.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't say that's healthy. I'm not saying that's healthy.
No,
but
it's not.
That's just how dudes
If
are.
I'm cutting Damon some slack, there were some points with Rhaenyra. I was like, hey, yo, everybody watching, cut his head off. Like, you like, hey.
But that's the thing about Damon. That's why, like, I don't want to say he's like the best character in the show. I think we can argue about that. But to him, there's always work to be done, right? So I understand you lost your sons, boo-hoo. We got to go. King's Landing's for the taking, big dog. Let's lock in.
And then
That's
she
his whole
she activates. She gets up out of that bed when she says he's
once
gone.
she finds out Aemon left on Vhagar, she's like, wait, hold on, I kind of
This is
feel it
upset.
again.
There's a mixture of like, I don't even know if he's cynical. He's just a warrior.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so like there's a way that he is able to commit that the other ones aren't.
I mean, when you're a hammer, every solution is a nail, right? I don't know if that's actually the same. But
No, yeah,
it
that's the
makes
same.
a lot of
You got
sense.
it.
Why are you? Tell me.
I just,
Why are you second guessing yourself? though?
it didn't feel right.
You
But it
cooking
was,
right
I
now.
was,
Go
you
ahead,
know.
bro.
But that's who he is, and so whenever there's an issue, whenever there's a problem, I'm gonna correct it. We're gonna solve it. That's all you got. What are you gonna do?
Man, he like, we here now. You see me killing niggas? I'm like Matt Mardigan. Like, I'm wanting through this bitch cutting people up. Y'all didn't even get the reference.
Who
I
else
ain't
challenges
never-
me in our
the
house?
smile on his
I ain't
face.
never seen
The
that.
way he
show
wheels
Willow.
Otto
You're
in
at
there.
Willow. You
Oh,
show
yeah.
me Willow. I get
Dog,
it.
he's
he
laughing.
wheels Otto in there like, look
Bruh.
at who I found.
Bruh.
It's
We're gonna have fun today.
Yeah, Damon and Aemon, these guys love to kill.
Yeah.
These guys, what were the characters from the original run that just loved killing?
All right, Jamie didn't love killing, but he did
Oh, he
find
loved it
some.
at first.
He did
Mhm.
find some glee in being like, y'all don't know how like slick I am.
Nah,
with
he
the
at first
sword.
when he stabbed that guy in his face, he was having fun. Remember that joint?
Yeah.
That's the first time, because you see people doing it in the show now when they fucking you up the sword and they take out the knife, they stab you.
Yeah.
Bitch, I got
Mhm.
a knife, bitch. He's like he did that. He was having fun. He loved to kill. Maybe Braun. Nah, not Braun.
Not Bronn. I mean, I want to say it was fun, but it was satisfying for Arya to kill.
Now
kill the
Arya
Frey.
Yeah,
got
Arya-
a little glee. Once she
Yeah.
started getting hands,
Got a taste of it.
come on.
I mean, obviously the sadistic sons of bitches, Ramsay,
The Mountain.
and Joffrey,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
Mountain. But like two of the warriors, like Damon and Aemon, they love to kill.
But
Aemon clears out Harrenhal. By the way, phenomenal scene. Vhagar rides into Harrenhal.
Oh, the shot of that
Bro,
dragon.
like Vhagar looks fucking terrifying. I watched that scene 3 times, and I put myself in the place of one of those guys
Oh hell no.
watching that fucking dragon come in. There's nothing you could do. Then after he did, I was expecting him to get off the dragon and then get busy. He gets off the dragon like, I want mine too.
But also,
Yeah.
like, some
Nah,
of those guys
Aemon's
are
an
on
idiot.
fire.
We gotta
though.
talk about that.
Some of those guys are on fire, though. You know what I'm saying?
But
Yeah.
we wanted to kill though.
he was.
Aemon, and what's so genius about this episode to me is kind of putting the show has always done this, but Damon and Aemon kind of being mirrors of each other.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it was so funny seeing Aemon kind of dispatch some bench warmers.
Yeah.
And Damon's going in there. He's like, these are King's Guards. These are people who are like nice with the sword. And he's like, bro,
It's regular
y'all
digging,
can't do
but-
anything.
and then he
Now-
just gets pricked by the strong kid, and then he just goes down.
That was when I was a little bit like, Aemon, the lights were too bright. How are you going?
Yeah.
How are you going to let these sickly motherfuckers stick you in the back?
That's what he get though for messing with the homie Strong. What he do? All
That
he
They
is
did-
were
true.
literally just in a broken down ass house, and two of these guys just come up. He's like, "I'm taking Harold." I'm like, "All
And-
right, dude, fine,
and
whatever."
then, and then he was like, "Hey man, I ain't with no
But
swords,
how do you
big
let
dog."
somebody? How do you let this motherfucker? Like he was like shaking with the
the
knife.
shit-
I'm
with
like,
the
how do you
shit.
let
Let me
it sneak
tell
up
you
on you, bro?
Let me tell you something.
Crazy.
I knew that Strong was dead when he walked over there, trying to talk some sense to him. I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah.
He asked
Keep
you
your
to get the sword. Don't play with this nigga. We went over there, he got stabbed. I was looking at his people. I'm like, yo, man,
Lock in.
when y'all gonna get busy? And they did, and I was happy. I was happy to see him get stabbed. I know he's gonna be fine. I know, but I was happy to see him get stabbed. But more to the point, the entire Harrenhal sequence. Something about Harrenhal, obviously it's ruins, but it's also so grand. It creates a phenomenal scale in the show.
Yeah.
It looks vast. It's burned, but there are parts of it that are untouched because it's just so gigantic, right?
Mhm.
It's almost like this tomb to like, it would make sense that the fighting would happen there because
Well,
it was from a different era of kings.
Well, so like the history of Harrenhal is Lord Harren the Black was like, I'm gonna build this huge, gigantic, impenetrable castle. And then when Aegon was conquering Westeros, he was like, "Hey, Harren, we could parlay. Don't worry about it." He was like, "No, actually, we gonna fight. You're not taking my castle." And Aegon said, "Bet." When the sun rises the next day, I'm laying it all out. Sun comes up, he takes Balerion, and he burns stone. Like it turns to wax, right? But the castle, to your point, is so grand and so big that like, even though a lot of it is destroyed, it's still operational.
right.
Now, people like throughout the history of Westeros, they think it's cursed because anybody who like inherits Harrenhal dies
their
in
end.
some accident, meets
Mhm.
their end to whatever. And so, like Harrenhal itself is a place that throughout Westerosi legend, people meet their end in incredible ways. And so, Strong just being there, hey man, what's going on?
But then Aemon too. It got him too.
Yeah.
Like he's in there. He's like, he could not overcome the bad juju that's on the castle.
I mean, we saw it last season with Daemon, just like spirits and ghosts and everything. Like Harrenhal is like legitimately cursed.
That's why I would not have like stiffed the witch when she starts like, "Hey, could I have Harrenhal?" I'm like, "You can have whatever you want."
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Please
curse,
don't
like-
give me any bad
Yeah,
dreams
Yeah,
with me
just
and my
like,
mom.
You can have whatever you want, sis. Like, I got you. Why would Damon even like?
Well, I mean, Daemon, I guess he's a king consort. You probably can be like, you can have it. But this is the problem with Westeros.
He just said,
and
"I'll
this-
put in a good word. I'm gonna put in a good word with the wife."
But honestly, half of this show is, hey, help me do this one thing. What do I get? I don't know. You get a castle. All right, we'll see you on the other side of it if this works out. Like, just make empty promises all the time at
yeah,
this
Damon
point.
was walking up. I was like, "Damon, I'm gonna be real with you. You talking to these two dragon riders crazy. You can't be talking to Ulf like this.
Well-
Look at his face. You
well-
can see that this motherfucker is about to stab y'all in the back."
Well,
Like,
that scene was funny,
Poor
man.
Ulf, man.
When he come up, he like, you know what? He walked in, he was like, I know I ain't see who I think I see.
Like,
He was so-
what are you
I
doing?
know
here?
I know that ain't what I think it is.
Yeah.
What y'all doing here?
and
Y'all
not to
niggas
get on my
supposed to be
race
someone-
shit, they tried to throw my brother under the bus.
It's like, well, he left
Hey,
too.
yo, some solidarity. They're like, yeah, he tried to find his dad. Yell at him too.
Hey, can we talk about niggas on the beach? I loved it. This was some strong black Game of Thrones statements making. So we had Sea Snake,
Mhm.
his two boys,
Alan and Adam.
Alan and Adam, and
Baela.
Baela. They look beautiful.
Yeah.
They're on the beach. It's just them, a bunch of dead bodies around. Sea Snake, we all knew Sea Snake was gonna be found and stuff, and they're ruminating. And I thought it actually was kind of a powerful moment for Game of Thrones, a show that's always been criticized around this. It's a moment that doesn't seem forced. Story brought us here.
Yeah.
But niggas on the beach after a battle. We on the high seas. We on the dragon. We got a beautiful sister. I think she's probably biracial, right? She is. And so, like,
Why did you have to add that?
Why would you
Why
even-
did you
why
have
would
to add that, bro?
That was so unnecessary. Apologize.
My bad, dog. I apologize.
Let's
to
find
her.
out if she actually is. So.
But no, I thought because we don't really come back to them as a whole throughout the rest of the episode.
No.
But that's an interesting thread, and I think that while the episode does take off once we get back to Harrenhal, to King's Landing, to Rhaenyra and all of this stuff, I do think that what's going to happen with their little foundation is an interesting thread for the show right now.
I just would say if I was Adam and Alan, I would have just been like the Corliss. I'm like, I appreciate you giving me the name, but it's funny you doing this when you're not rich anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have done this when you actually had a little bit of the things to pass down. Now you want to give me the name when
when you're broke, it's our name now.
Yeah, like come on, bro.
Well, he kind of don't have any. Like he literally has nothing else left. The houses, the riches are all gone. His wife gone. His kids are gone. He has literally nothing else except for his name to give him.
And
terrible timing. You are right, but at this point, it's literally all he's got.
Luckily,
left.
the kid liked it.
You guys are also thinking about this in a contemporary setting. If you one of these niggas, you gotta be so snancy fucking. You like you gotta walk around with a scarlet letter of bastardom. Like I know mad niggas. You don't know they bastards until it's time for PTA. You know, you go to school and
then you just see who comes to class.
Crazy.
Why is that controversial?
No, it's not controversial. I just didn't think you'd go there.
It's just saying, but just think of in real life if every bastard that we knew had to have a special name, that would be a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be so funny.
It's just like if every bastard we knew had to have.
mama ho.
Yeah. I'm from Louisiana.
Right.
So if
Van, how many Snows did you know?
If my homeboy Bryant was Bryant Swamp.
Right. All right.
I just do want to, not to interrupt the podcast, but we do have to offer a retraction. She is biracial.
Of course.
So, you know.
Nigga, y'all not fucking with me. You know what I got going on?
I wasn't saying she was not biracial. It was more so I thought we were past pointing out
we're
all
never
the
past
biracial.
it.
Hey, I promised 2 people that I would stop. That's the last time.
Okay, are you sure?
All right, we're going to mark these words.
That's the last
clip
time.
this.
Hold you to this.
But I knew.
But I knew.
And he knows every time.
But also, should I read? I got an email from a biracial guy. I got fan mail from a biracial guy that wanted to talk.
Okay.
Wait, read the email.
You want to read? I'll read it. Hold on.
How long is I hope it's a long email.
It's not. It's. I was fucking with what he had to say.
Okay.
Yeah, he was speaking to you. His words reached you.
He wasn't being a hoe. I wouldn't say.
He wasn't being a hoe.
He wasn't being a
that's
hoe.
And you
fair.
can
I think
respect
that's
that.
I'll do it next time. I
Okay.
can't do it right now because I got to sign into all of this shit and do all that dumbass shit. I don't want to do that. But look, so, okay. This episode,
Yes.
heavy on the drama.
Yep.
Which I love.
We're 2 episodes in, and we got a high profile body count. We got a dead prince,
Mm-hmm.
a dead hand to the king.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you could say that Strong was kind of the Harrenhal guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of a counselor to Damon a little bit. He was
Yeah.
ward of Harrenhal. So we have some real stakes in
And
this
Master
world.
of Lords, if you want to count that asshole.
What happened?
And Master of Lords.
Oh, the dudes that try
Master
to
of Lords, yeah.
assault.
Yeah.
So we have some real stakes that's happening in this so far. People are dropping like flies. We're getting down to the nitty gritty.
So, once again, I really did think that this was like a phenomenal episode. I was questioning how we got to some of this. Like, perfect example, like Allison getting Helena to tell the soldier. I was like,
I love that scene though. Because Helena, again, she don't belong in this story at all.
she's not. She's too pure for this world.
She's out there. I want to raise chickens. I want to count
the
bugs.
minute she said, I want to race chickens, I'm like, girl, you getting captured. Like, it's just like,
It's not going to be like that.
But then when Allison is doing her maneuvering, she's like, "Hey, if the dragons show up, it's all good." And the dude's like, "Wait, nah, but the king, and she's like, "No, by the queen." And then Helena jumps in. And she's like, "Yeah, no, don't do that.
No
And
animal
then
cruelty."
And then she gets like the little like, "I did it." Let's like smile. I'm like, man, that's
I don't
sweet.
know. If
That's
I
the
see
little
4
homie,
dragons flying overhead, I'm like, hey, we gotta shoot that. Like, we come on.
Really?
I mean,
Do you gotta shoot at him?
if you the greens, yeah. But to
we
his
gonna
point,
die anyway.
But to his point, this is part of like the little like the changes that they made from the book to the show, where Alicent and Rhaenyra's relationship is so like it's like the most important relationship in the show, and so now you gotta have to weave that through 4 seasons of TV, and they have their machinations to have Rhaenyra come and take King's Landing.
Mm-hmm.
She goes and warns the Gold Cloaks. She tries to tell Sir or whatever is the dude, Sir Rickard.
And this is all this is all TV.
This is all TV. This is all TV contrived.
And this is what like I'm actually kind of loving about the show the most is because the ways in which they fabricate storylines outside of the books and sometimes to contradict the book is to me good TV writing when we have this conflict that is constantly trying to both be resolved and fought for at the same time. Because the Alicent Rhaenyra like thing about all of this is it seemingly in the beginning of this season at least is because of the fact that they are trying to connive in further peace and less bloodshed and like less casualties as possible, they always end up making it worse.
Well, it just seems like what the real enemy of this entire world right now, the real enemy in this world is civility.
Mm-hmm.
They are so deep into warfare that there is no room for compassion. There's no room for civility. There's no room for figuring out a peaceful way out of this. The path of least resistance has been incinerated. It can't happen anymore. There's nothing you can do behind the scenes. There's only surrender and victory. That's it. Because like all of the little things that could have been done, and this is a lesson. It's a lesson. At the beginning of there's no such thing. Mostly, there are a couple of examples. There's no such thing as a gigantic conflict that couldn't have been worked out at the beginning of it.
Yep.
Almost always.
Right. The very beginning.
Now, there are some times that you get a crazy motherfucker that tries to take over a whole continent and he's just nuts.
Yeah.
But there are very few conflicts that could not have been worked out at the beginning of them. But man, once the bombs start flying and the people start dying, then it's hard to get yourself out of that motherfucker. We see that's happening right now.
Right.
Now it's all, and that's where they are. Alicent and they're trying to hatch a little. Everybody not with that. There's too many moving parts. There's too much on the line. There's too much that's happening. Now you're in it. It has to go back.
I mean, I think one of the best moments of this episode is when Rhaenyra, like Damon hands her the sword, and Otto already knows you don't got it in you to swing this the way you need to swing it to make my death.
That's not what you do.
But it says so much about the story because for Rhaenyra, it's really easy to burn people when you're on the back of a dragon. When you have to have a sword in your hand and you have to look the person in the eye that has been the source of your hatred for so long, you do have to ask yourself, do I have the stomach to be a killer and do it myself? And I was like, that is fascinating.
Also, you know that you on the slick side, low-key, low side, made a little deal with his daughter. And so you're in a situation where not only do you not want to kill him, not only are you not capable of killing him, you don't know if you want to.
Yeah, because what happens at the end of this episode is bound to happen.
Don't know, like if this would have been 5-6 episodes before this, then now you see him boom, 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 whole shit, whatever. But now you don't know if you want to anymore. You don't know what this means.
Nah, but you can't. But I mean, talk about this at the beginning, top of the episode. You leave him alive. You send a message.
You can't do that.
You can't.
You got to stand on business.
You have to stand on business, and so that's why, to your point, when she's on the throne and she's looking at Alicent, she's like, "Hey, dog, like I don't know what you want to do."
That part did piss me off a little bit. Great acting, but I was like, Alicent, come on now. Like
that's the thing.
She on the Iron Throne. She can't leave your dad. Like, you know what this is. Even though she did not know that her dad was there.
You said stand on business. What that scene demonstrated to me was this: choose your business wisely.
Sure. Yeah.
Because then you have to stand on it.
Yeah.
Right? Choose your business wisely. That's a tough situation at the end of that episode.
Yeah.
Chuck. That's a tough one. I was like, Oh shit!
But what I want to ask is, I was getting worried the entire episode because I'm like,
No, you weren't.
hey, Rhaenyra, having Daemon on your side, like, that's a dog.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You showing a lot of weakness around someone who's licking his chops the closer he gets to the Iron Throne. I was a little bit like, hey, yo, Rhaenyra. Like,
Nah, man. David know his place. David know where his bread's buttered. He can't mess around. Now, what's interesting is
no, because he got
threatened by Massaria.
But and he was even like, you could see he's just like, oh, I left for a little bit, and the rest of y'all trying to get some power. I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
You're like, I noticed that you and Massaria got a little close. Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
Hey, Rhaenyra, how's that consort going over there? What's up with y'all?
He's jealous. I
like her.
I like Massaria too. I like how
She's from Devs.
Oh, from Devs?
Yeah, she's from Devs.
I haven't seen Devs. Is Devs good?
Devs is
great.
Fucking great.
Devs is awesome.
Was that like pandemic TV?
Was
Early
it? I think it was like late pandemic TV.
Early.
Okay.
Late pandemic.
Wait,
Time
really
is-
quick.
time
What were
I
the
was too busy watching
what were
Avatar.
Devs was a pandemic show.
Devs pandemic.
Oh, Mandalorian and
Falcon-
Grogu was definitely a
Falcon Winter
pandemic.
Soldier.
Falcon Winter Soldier.
No, but I'm
Grogu.
talking about even like the hits. Like, what's that one? It didn't come out during the pandemic, but I remember it blowing up. The Waco show.
Oh, the Waco show. Hey, bro, Yellowstone kind of blew up during the pandemic.
I started watching Yellowstone.
Oh, shit, Last of Us. Yeah.
The pandemic show was Tiger King.
Tiger King. Oh, yeah.
You know what? Hey, you know what the pandemic show is more than any other thing? The Last Dance.
Wow, yeah.
Yo,
The
That
Last
was a
Dance.
feeling.
Yo,
That was-
the Last Dance.
Honestly,
Sunday nights we was like
immediate
Call Jason
like
real quick.
like put the keep the ringers lights on levels of content from that.
I should call Jason right now. I'm not gonna do that to him. But like that was like hope.
It really was. Like we are gonna make it.
It was like
Also, live tweeting a documentary is crazy.
Bruh,
That's what we was
Oh my
doing.
god.
That's
To
what we
know
was
that we
doing.
could get the
No,
screeners
Live
early for
tweeting
that.
history that we know.
Bruh,
Yeah.
bruh, I'm in the house. I'm like, yo, man, turn Martin off. We didn't watch all of Martin. We didn't watch all of that shit. And they say, hey, you
The
know the
Martin
Jordan? Kalika goes, hey, you know the Jordan doc? I'm like, yeah, that bitch come out next year. She goes, no.
Nah.
I'm like, what? She's like, they're gonna release it in 2 weeks. I was like, you lied. And she was like, no, 2 weeks, man. First take wasn't hitting on shit. There was nothing. First take was on that bitch like, who's better, Bob Cousy or John Stockton? First take wasn't hitting on shit, bro. Nothing was popping, bro. Nothing was popping. It was The Last Dance versus and D Nice, or else we would have all killed each other.
Dog, the verses also worked.
One time,
or else we'd have all fucking killed each other. Nigga, we was going on fishing trips. We was doing.
Dog, I was going to the lake. I was
Bro,
like
whatever the fuck we
just to be next to some water.
Bro, and it was dope, man. I remember going outside in downtown LA. Go outside downtown LA. I look, middle of the road.
Empty.
Deer?
Animal.
Oh no, man.
Animal.
It's
the
like
animal. The animals. The animals
That's
was
when
like.
people
It's
saw
like
dolphins
Endgame.
in
It's
the
like
Hudson.
Endgame.
The animals was like, are y'all finally dead?
He's like, did we do it?
Like the animals is like, are y'all was a deer? It's a little deer. Like, what's it downtown? Like a little bit eastern, but like it's like animals. Like, are y'all finally dead? Are y'all dead? Because if y'all dead, we taking this bitch back over like we had it before.
Dog,
right.
I know it wasn't good for the industry, but when they started sending some of them movies to streaming, I'm like, bruh, I need something to watch.
We really did.
Like,
Man.
dog, what were the movies that they said?
Suicide Squad for sure.
Suicide Squad.
Wonder Woman,
Dune.
Mortal
Tenet.
Kombat, Dune,
The Godzilla one?
Tenet,
Godzilla.
Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all of those.
No,
joints-
because I saw Black Widow in the theaters.
Well, we had the screening. You had to.
I was
test
scared
you
for
had to-
shit. We was
you
all
had to
masked. I
test
was like,
negative, had the mask
right.
on.
Our
The
first
whole
big
thing.
screening was Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi, that's what we
Masked up.
Yeah, masked up.
masked up Shang-Chi in the London Hotel.
Yeah.
Masked up Shang-Chi in the London Hotel. Did I?
back to House of the Dragon. What is the status of the Greens right now? Because they in disarray. Aemon's in Harrenhal.
Aegon, we saw Aegon on the run with Laris.
Mhm.
There, I mean, soon they're going to Rook's Rest to try and see what's up with Sunfire.
Yeah.
Long in the Dying.
How many dragons do the Greens have on the board left?
So
Technically Sheep Stealer.
no,
Not
Green
really.
Sheepsheader's not a green.
Or not a green, no.
It's Vhagar, It's Dreamfire, who is Helena's dragon, but she don't ride. It's Sunfire, and there's one more that I can't remember.
Who's
off the top of
dragon?
My head. It's oh no, I said Tessarion, right?
Yeah.
Did I say Tessarion? Yeah. Tessarion, Sunfire, Vagar, and Dreamfire. That's it.
Okay.
There it is.
So 4.
So 4, and then Jaheira has an egg.
Right.
That
we're waiting on.
Who knows what'll hatch or what'll come out of there. But yeah, those are the 4 dragons. Vagar, Sunfire, Tessarion, and Dreamfire.
So the blacks.
For the blacks, deeper roster. What?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, they are.
Say it again,
They
Jomi.
have black people
They're
over
the
there.
blacks. They're the blacks. Go ahead. I want to hear it.
Speaking of black dragon riders, they have Adam,
Mhm.
right? And then Bela on Moon Dancer. Then they're Ulf, Hugh, what do you call it? Caraxes with Damon, Cyrax with what's her name? Rhaenyra. And then you have Sheepstealer.
Sheepstealer is in Switzerland a little
yeah,
bit.
it's in the mix. I would assume that she's leaning Team Black. However,
Sheepstealers is her own dragon.
I mean,
Right.
but here's the thing, after getting Jace killed,
tough.
I don't
You
know
can
if
count
the
it for the
blacks
Greens.
are really fucking with Sheepstealer
Tough.
like that.
Then you technically have Taraxes, who is one of Rhaenyra's son's dragons, but like he's a baby. Stormcloud is a baby dragon. They're like often Pentos or Essos, wherever. And then I think there's an egg. No. Then Melees is dead. Jace and what do you call it? And Vermax are dead. And then we lost whose dragon did we lose in season 1? But there are 3 dead dragons,
Right,
that are gone.
The
So
older lady's dragon.
no,
Yes.
Melees. Melees is the
Melees,
first
yeah,
one.
Melees,
Melees and Verm. Oh, Lucerys, Arax.
Right,
Their
yeah,
dragons. These dragons dead. So they've got a deeper roster of dragons. They've got like 7 or no? That's they got like 9 dragons, but they really only have like 7 they can tap into right now. So they've got a deeper roster, but the talent again, like we talk about Ulf, we talk about Hugh. It's not
Hugh.
Poor Ulf, man.
What team is Sheepstealer really on? So it's a little.
Sheepstealer free
He
agent.
was a yes man. I sometimes I'd be like, hey yo, stand up for your brother.
Right. Here's the thing. Oh,
Against
against
Damon?
Damon?
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I would stand up, but you dead.
Yeah.
Well, no, this is what I would say.
You want
I'm
to stand
like-
on business?
I'm like, hey yo, motherfucker, we still got dragons. Y'all need help. Like,
We out.
don't be slapping me around.
Yeah, I can't get slapped in my mouth.
There is a level of respect that like you got to offer me, but at the same time, it's Daemon Targaryen.
It makes absolute sense that
He
you would
not,
not
like,
respect those guys.
That nigga Jomi getting smacked in the. Hey Chuck, that nigga Jomi can get smacked in this shit, dog.
Yeah, but I'd still be alive though. You
Hey,
understand?
hey,
Because
Chuck.
you could do it.
Hey,
You can be
Chuck.
like, hey,
Chuck, that nigga Jomi talking about he'll get smacked in this mouth by a white man, bro. That's crazy. Can you imagine? Can you
Here's the-
imagine?
Do you think
if
you
I'm
would
gonna
go?
be
Can
real-
you
What
go?
happened to 20 minutes ago?
Can you imagine?
Jomi wouldn't even be at the meeting. Jomi would be flying around. He'd be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
y'all can get yelled at. I'm not gonna be
Jomi
here.
saying CR just slapped the shit out of him. He ain't gonna do nothing.
Calm down.
Come on.
All right.
CR would never-
That is
CR would
crazy.
never do
Can
that.
you imagine it? CR is the
Boy,
Damon
that
of the
is
ringer.
funny, bro.
Just
CR
slap
is
it.
the-
Slap
CR
all
is
my
the
y'all.
David of the
David of the ringer.
CR is David of the ring. Like CR says something to Jomi. CR's like, what?
I do not require your thoughts.
What are you doing, Chris? What are you
Nobody
I,
asked.
I require your Instagram
Nobody
reels.
asked you to think.
That's crazy.
CR come to the office. Nobody asked you to think.
But
Just
once
pod.
again, though, like in the show, I do wonder what microaggressions like that are going to lead to. Like people should be asking themselves, like everything
Yeah.
is turned up to fucking 15 right now.
Well, it's-
Damon himself in this episode gets Harrenhal basically turned against him.
Yeah.
Like once,
Very quickly.
once Vagar is in Harrenhal, I'm like, I already know where this is going.
And you see Krista Cole look up and go, all right, guys, we're going to where the dragon going.
You already got the
Yep.
dragon seeds where some of the dragon seeds, they gonna ride with you. Like I said, you take one look at Ulf and you're like, hey,
The lights might be too bright.
I know he not a team player and I know he can be bought.
Right.
You know some people, I'm like, I know
it's
this
not exactly
motherfucker
a
can be
coalition of the
bought.
willing.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, even last week, right? When he was like, all right, man, I'm gonna get a castle, man. They're like, big dog, I don't know if you
They
read
gotta
the terms and
respect that.
conditions.
They're gonna respect
but-
because the
If we're being
dragon.
real, this is where, the blacks are not really great at negotiating. if you gonna give these people some dragons, you have to be like, hey, yo, just find them a castle. Nothing too big, like middle of the road. Like, just give them a little something.
You can't put a castle stipend.
Yeah.
But no, you need more carrots because like you treating them like shit, and they're. It's like in The Prestige when like you remember the movie The Prestige?
Yeah. No, I've never seen it.
Of course.
Oh, you never saw it?
I've seen it. It's great.
Okay. Remember the movie Prestige where they add the body double to the fucking show?
Right. And then he's like, I need more money.
And he's like, I need more money because he realizes that he's super important to the fucking show. You just can't fuck over him like that. Like in this situation, it's kind of similar deal. You need me. I could go chill. This is not my fight. Like, you need me. You ain't gonna treat me like shit, too. I'm waiting for those guys to realize that.
You want to know what it really is?
What? Tell me.
This is the Rockefeller chain.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You give a motherfucker a Rockefeller chain, he not worried about his publishing. He not worried about what he signed. He's like, but I got the chain. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to give him the carrot. The carrot is the Rockefeller chain where you're like, hey, yo, just give Ulf just a little something on the side to shut him the fuck up. Hugh, you don't got to give Hugh nothing.
He genuinely, Ulf genuinely does not need much. Like, just put him up with something.
If we're being real, he's also speaking towards something that I think Rhaenyra, Daemon are going to be very bad at as leaders, which is realizing like, hey, at the end of the day, you not only are you guys not fighting for anything, but the people you're allying yourselves with, what is their dog really in this fight long term?
Yeah. The casting is interesting because like what you have like Dusk and Dale, you have like all these like, you know, like the towers, like you just like kick the phrase out and be like, hey guys, thanks for coming, you know, but this guy got a drag, you know what I'm saying?
He had to help us out.
We took him out, you know what I'm saying? So if you could just like, you know, you got 2 weeks to evict you, you know what I'm saying? But you can go find a little place somewhere, the fossil ways. But you gonna tell a little
But also, what does it do to the mind when you're riding on drag? You were nothing. You were nothing in this world. Now you riding up, you know, to King's Landing, landing on the fucking buildings, boarding yourself over. You couldn't tell me shit.
Right.
Like,
but also, like, Ulf is fascinating because he is the personification of the small folk. And to know that even with the absolute power given to him by a dragon, he still doesn't even command respect to the people that also have dragons. And it's going to be that folly, I'm sure, that is going to be a bit of a downfall for some Targaryens, I'm sure. Because they're nothing but ignorant.
And they don't know how to treat people and talk to people. And actually, they speak in the language of conquest and violence and lust and all of that stuff. They don't have to relate to people.
Aliens that destroyed our lands.
And to like be persuasive and connect and all of that stuff. They can't even do it with each other in their own family. Legitimately, when you look at Rhaenyra, she looks gaunt.
Yeah.
She looks like she's afflicted with something. It's completely changed. This entire war is not a war. It's a plague. It is a plague. And you're starting to see the symptoms of this plague kill this dynasty and these majestic creatures who just like to fly around and do what they're told. All right. And so I'm watching this show and I am very, very captivated by its ability to maintain its momentum and completely up the ante scene to scene. Although he's back in the show, I was dead.
Man.
They brought my man Reese back for 15 seconds, man.
Dead.
I did love that scene though when the guy's like, hey, we got a gift courtesy Lord Larys. And then Daemon looks in, he starts laughing. Like, this dude.
This guy.
I did lose a little bit of respect for Rhaenyra where I was just like, hey, yo, this man done fucked up your whole life. Let's not cry over him. Get it done.
I mean, she's
Like,
got a
get it
lot
done.
going on, man.
Nah,
She's got a lot going on.
Was scheming on your whole family for decades.
I mean,
this actually might be the one, like, I don't even actually know how to feel about that because on the one hand, I do get it, but then on the other time, you can't be hesitating like this.
Nah.
Am I misremembering the show? Well, Otto was running around the
No,
scenes.
you're absolutely right.
Like, Otto was
absolutely right.
Otto was like, hey,
Yeah,
Allison,
like,
go hang out with Rhaenyra's dad. Just go be there. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that Otto didn't earn his own death. I do say that for her, it was probably a mixed bag. Just being because like they were friends when they were kids. They just had essentially reconnected. And when they reconnected, to me, that shows that they were putting their connection, their friendship over everything else that was going on. That was a deal. And that could have been a saving grace. If, like I said, if people could just learn to do that, then things would be figured out. Everything could be over. But you can't do it. Like it's impossible. And so when she killed him, she didn't just kill him. She didn't want to kill the idea that her and Allison could still figure this out.
No, yeah. And I love that part of it.
Yeah.
Just like narratively speaking, maybe I'm an idiot. The minute that
There's no
Allison
maybe.
does agree
It's a fact.
to like just the minute Allison does agree to essentially hand the Iron Throne and King's Landing to Rhaenyra, I was like, Aegon is gonna have to die, Aemon is gonna have to die if they find out Otto. That's where I was a little confused, where I'm like, you know what you're doing.
I actually don't think that she can really fully grasp the consequences of everything that's come to this, and she's really just taking it as it comes, because at every turn she is overwhelmed with how much the world is fucking her over.
Yeah,
and it's not that she's ignorant to the fact.
Usurpers, though.
I understand.
Usurpers just like it is the history. Like it is like you cannot let someone who you claim steal the throne from you and his hand of the king. You just can't.
I was hoping to throw Allison some bail, but the more I think about it, she's overmatched. She's outgunned.
She's trying.
Is she at all sympathetic?
This was one of the worst trades in Westeros history.
That's a bad play, yeah, because you give up the Iron peace of mind, but not really, because they killed your dad and now
they're gonna kill your sons.
No, now she's fucking. She just.
But they were always gonna have to kill her sons.
Yeah,
but like you don't think about that. She's like, I mean, I guess Aegon like left, whatever. She got lucky there. She had to send Aemon to Harrenhal. She had to let him kiss her for him to go. And now your dad's dead. You and your daughter, I assume, are going to get captured because that's what you got to do in that scenario. They might put you to the sword next if you're not careful.
Oh, but she's been like re-radicalized now. She just walked in with her dad. Like her dad's got no head. She's been re-radicalized.
Sure.
So like she's now in the back of her brain. Like there's going to be no thought about what she do. She will react now to things. She will react. She will now look at this as loss and betrayal. Mm. And so now the first person that comes to her with a good idea about how she can fuck them all, she go, listen.
Well, but so once again, where sometimes I get lost in like, how does A, B, C equal each other is like, her two sons are dead because of the Greens.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, that's why I was like,
I don't know how much she loves them.
Well, so I mean, let's just do it like, let's go band for band, right? Aemon kills Luke, right?
Yeah.
And then at least in the show, Blood and Cheese kill Zenieris.
Right.
Right. So now it's all tied up 1-1. Okay. Then Jace dies, but that's like in the triarchy. That's not like, but I lost a son. Now it's 2-1. Now Otto dies. It's 2-2. We still got we're the best of 3 now.
I would just say, while they did not kill her father, they did kind of ice her out while her father was dying. She didn't even get no time to grieve.
But he had syphilis or whatever it was. That was
throne syphilis.
Yeah, like he was already on the way out. You know, they didn't like put the last shiv in him. You know what I'm saying? Now, is Meleys is a body? If Meleys is a body, now the blacks are down 3-2. You gotta go get some back. You gotta go get Aemon. You gotta go get Aegon. Somebody got to pay.
Yeah, but all this math is like, when does it end? When does it stop? It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Sin begets sin.
That's war.
That's the point.
Okay. Where are we leaving it now is the Iron Throne has been taken. I'm taking the Iron Throne. Technically, it's a win. But we know we're not getting out of it like that.
Yeah.
We still have an injured Aemon somewhere. He is with the witch, which let's see how that
fun times ahead.
I mean, you got to think about it. She was already with Daemon, and now she get his little like what do you call it? Like his mimic, his shadow.
His little shadow.
Yeah. We're gonna see what that's like. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun dynamic.
And once again, Aemon, I have to reiterate this. Aemon does not have it. Like he's walking around like he's a little Damon and you're not.
He's not.
No, he's not.
But I'll say this: he's incredibly dangerous. We'll see how he gets. We'll see now how he deals with the castle. Maybe he deals with the castle and the witch and the hunted shit better than Damon did. But then back in King's Landing, this is obviously a monarchy that's not going to hold. And the question is how it falls apart. So you have everybody out, still kind of figuring things out, but intense politics happening at King's Landing. Who are the people going to go with? Who are the people going to believe? The people believe in this new queen.
Yeah.
Bet that they don't. Who's still ready to strike? Do you have enough force? All of that stuff. Are these dragon riders going to become more important now? You're going to be able to smack them around. You have to make that right. A lot of threads to pull on right now for the show after the second episode. What will the niggas on the beach do?
I mean, I am, what I'm interested in is now this show has always been coded as the blacks are the side that you're rooting for and the greens are pitched as the villains. And after this episode, I'm like, oh, this is the flip. Where it's like, can you still keep rooting for Rhaenyra and her side and Damon, all of this? Or are we getting to a point where it's like, and this is where the show obviously has to go, is like, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Rhaenyra, the moment she sits on that throne, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's over.
Nice Batman vs Superman reference.
Batman vs Superman.
That was real.
If God is all powerful, he can't be good. If God's all good, he can't be all powerful.
Consider this mercy.
You know what I'm saying?
Consider this mercy. Superman was talking that shit.
Man.
Don't make us miss Snyderverse right now. We can't be doing this. Not a Supergirl.
Fuck y'all.
I mean,
I was having fun.
I thought Ben Affleck was great. That's all
right, let's not lie.
Snyderverse
was not that.
Nobody said
Nobody
said Snyderverse was fine. Nobody said that. I didn't say that.
I was having fun. I was having fun.
That's not what I said.
I was having fun. Say, do you bleed? Huh?
You will.
You will.
You will.
Bitch, how can you talk to me this way? Like, if I was flying away, I'd have been like, what?
Let me come back.
What you mean? No, he's like, actually, no, I don't bleed. Actually, no, I know, but you bleed, bitch. Let me like,
I can see your bloodstream right now.
Hold your hand up. Boop, there goes the finger. Talk to me like that, bitch ass nigga.
Man.
But
last thing before we did we talk about Raina going up to the Veil? Sitting up there and being like,
it's not even nothing to talk about. She's getting
there's a lot to talk about because
Raina is like, what the fuck is going on? Is sheep stealer. What is sheep stealer on, bro? What is sheep stealer on, bro?
She went up there. She was like, hey man, can I get some asylum? What it looks like?
I'm on sheep stealer side. I got all you fucking white-haired, crazy-ass inbred folks wanting to use my labor to commit more genocide. No. I'm going to fly around. I'm going to steal sheeps. I'm going to do what dragons are supposed to do. Be wild and be free.
Yeah.
You can't chain me. Like, I'm actually on sheep. If I was sheep stealer, I'm rising up all my dragons against the Targaryens.
I was about to say, are you trying to unionize the dragons?
Yeah, But
I tell you who's not trying to do that. Sheep stealer. Sheep stealer attack another dragon. Sheep stealer.
No, because
sees the means of production.
What's Jason's dragon?
Vermax.
Yeah, Vermax is best as a dragon. His mind is already colonized. You can't save him.
So then, who can you save, bitch? They all got. All right, that's enough. Show's cooking. We're enjoying the show.
Yes,
for right now.
I'm in. I'm like, this was a great episode.
It's a great episode of House of the Motherfucking Dragon. Okay, and you guys can't turn off the Ringerverse Podcast Network.com.
What?
.net. .geocities. You can't turn
.uk. .edu.
.edu. All right, you can't turn it off because on Sunday you have to join Mal, Joanna, and Chris for Talk to Thrones. You cannot miss Talk to Thrones. They're over there right now. They're setting up for Talk to Thrones. It's very amazing. They got a whole fucking set, furs and goblets and all that kind of shit. We got the same fucking walls we've been doing the whole time. Okay. On Tuesday, Ringerverse Recommends is back. Do you guys have an idea of what you'll be recommending?
We might have been hit up by one Ben Lindbergh to talk about a couple of things.
Benny B?
Benny B.
Big Benny B.
Big Benny B. Yeah. On Wednesday, Midnight Boys cover the 3-episode premiere of X-Men 97. Cyclops. Okay.
Wolverine.
When's the Wolverine game come out again?
September
Game.
Now we gotta play it.
We gotta play it.
Yeah.
We should play it live.
Live stream.
Play
A
this.
playthrough.
Live stream. We should kind of see who can rack up the biggest body count.
How about this? Where do we get the PS5? They stole the last one. You know, who got the PS5? You know,
We never really got to the bottom
if who stole the PS5?
of the mystery
Right.
of who stole the PS5.
Is this the
from
next
Mateo.
episode of Wait a Second?
Should be.
Who stole the PS5?
Who stole the
Who
PS5
stole
from
the
Mateo?
PS5 out of Mateo? Actually, Concepcion should do that. I wanted to do it, and my hands were kind of cuffed. Okay? But I want to know through interviews and through detective work
Right.
who fucking stole the PS5.
Do we have a
from
list
Mateo.
of suspects?
We do. We do.
Can't disclose.
We do.
We can't disclose.
But is Nick Jomi's a suspect?
Jomi.
He's got to be.
Wait, actually, when we was over at your house on Juneteenth, he was talking about how he left his PS5 at his house.
Dog.
Maybe he has one at his apartment. You don't want us to come through.
Left it at his house. It's supposed to be at your house,
I
Jomi.
left it at my house. My brother's playing it.
We gonna go to Jomi's house, play the PS5, and we're gonna see the remnants of like a green sticker on top of that.
The anti-theft explosion.
Okay. Our producers there, Aleya, Zenieris, CT, Devon, Baroldi, Jomi and Adeniran. Hashtag Jomi on the beach. And additional production from Arjuna, Ramgopowell. Chuck, take us out.
Hot D is cooking with fish grease. Sheep Stealer killing them coast to coast. And shout out to all my strong Black families in Westeros.